you look at the cathedral
fiasco,
what did he tell us? Did he tell us that we'll sink 200 million into a hole? No. When you look at Kenufuriata and his borrowing, did he tell us when he comes he would borrow that much? No. So what went wrong where? And you see, one of the major challenges of African governments, maybe it is Ruto who has shown the way. They don't apologize when they do things wrong. Although President Akufo apologized to us, didn't he?
Yes.
When he came and realized that I need more
ministers.
Yeah. He saw it right to apologize. I don't like using the word arrogant, but sometimes the body language and the way presidents look at themselves and treat the citizens, it borders on arrogance. President Akufo-Addo has a soft side, no two ways about it. But then the graw side has got more to do with party than country. The graw side of him has got more, so he seems to always bring party first before country. But once you become president, you bring country first, irrespective of your party. Irrespective of your party. And unfortunately, one of the things that the people also do, they do choboi politics. So the president is this, so whatever he does, that's one yeko. Sometimes don't you read some of the, what do you call it? That
so it means we're contributing to what we're saying.
We are part and parcel of the problem, but sometimes that becomes a challenge because we have nowhere to go. We have nowhere to turn to. And unfortunately, politicians today in this country have turned the art of politics into the art of a profession. So everybody wants to go in and know that I will make money there. So whether they have the capacity, capability, they go. They get voted for, and unfortunately, they get in and they don't understand jack of the work that is given them. This is where a president should sit back and say, wow, things aren't going as well as I thought it would go. Let's see how we now put things right. And I always say, when there are situations and there are challenges that seem so unwielding, have a national dialogue. We are all part and parcel of building this nation, aren't we? We have just put somebody in place to handle and to steer things going forward. And if that person isn't steering things going forward, it affects us, doesn't it? And this constitution, in as much as it has served us for 30 years, there are things in it that need to change. But where does it come from? Who's supposed to suggest it? It's the president. The president of any country can say, this constitution, A, B, C, D, E is happening, which isn't good. How do we do it? Sit. Look, it really baffles my imagination because I don't know whether it happens in other countries. But if it happened in Ghana, it would help. Where you have two sitting presidents still alive. They are not dead. Remember, the moment you transcend your tenure, you become a statesman.
Yeah.
So becoming a statesman, you can be consulted. Other countries consult presidents and prime ministers who have left office.
Both from being
whether opposition. Don't you think it would be a good idea, especially where we are today? President Akufo-Addo takes the gauntlet and says, President Akufo, President Mahama, you are the two presidents alive. Let's sit and talk about Ghana. What do you think people will say? How do you think the people will see it? They will praise the president. Hey, what does it then do? It then brings the masses gradually together. If they see the three talking about the country, and they see that, there's some positiveness in that, people will now start talking together and not be adversarial. And not feel that, you are MPP, you are CPP, so you are not part and parcel of what is going on. No. But it has to start from the top.
happened under Mills with the Ivory Coast border issue. You remember?
Yes, but even it happened under President Akufo-Addo in the beginning. Why did he stop? Because Nansa Wohoyi, in any public sense, it's not to one person's head. So if somebody has been there before, he has experience. Right now, let's say you've gone to law school and there is a particular issue that you have to deal with. Would you not go to somebody who has trained as a lawyer? Or will you not find somebody who has the knowledge of the law and sit with them? So why is it that presidents who have gone, and all the presidents in this country have gone through challenges, starting from Nkrumah's time. They've gone through challenges. They've had some wisdom. Don't you think it would be best to sit down with them, even if you would not make it an open thing? It would be good to sit with them. Apart from that, the the leader of the House, Parliament, the Chief Justice, and the President, do they talk?
Why don't they talk?
I don't know. Don't you think it would be a good idea for every 6 months or every 8 months, the three of them sit and discuss Ghana? Don't you think it would be a good thing? And they'll be able to, Mr. President, no, this way you are going, it might not help. ABC, don't you think it will help us? We are building a nation. And that is what feeds into some of these things, because people see the partisanship and how the partisanship is destroying the country. One major one, Galamsey. Do we hear about it? But it's killing this country. It's killing this country. It's killing our natural resources. Be it bauxite, be it manganese, be it cocoa. It is killing it. Do we hear about it? Wouldn't this be one area where all the three presidents can sit and find ways towards it? Wouldn't it be good that way? But no. So people are left standing. And you go to the rural areas, they are suffering. They don't understand it. But then we concentrate more on the political parties than country.
Okay.
It's a challenge. People have lost confidence in democracy. And the moment you lose confidence in democracy, it can become a challenge. However, look at Burkina Faso. They went the military way. Look at what the military leader is doing in Burkina Faso today. He's doing what even democratic governments aren't doing. So people will sit back and ask, but look at Burkina Faso. Look at some of the other countries, Niger, Mali. They seem to be going on. Okay, we want military. Does it help? Okay. You might want military, but that military person coming, do they have the right intention?
It's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed. So politicians have a huge responsibility. And the last 2 days, people power has shown that if people power decide to work, they can work.